Hello guys, welcome back. We were able to reach this part in the last video. In this video we are going to deal with the sign up page. No, not sign up page, but forget password page. Okay, so when I come here, I log in, and then I click on the login and I want to log in. I type my password, which is wrong. The error is showing, so I want to reset the password. So how are we going to do this one? Okay, so it is simple. Let's go to the codes. Let's come to our sign up login.php page here. I want to put some code below here. It's just a simple div containing the href pointing to forget password.php, pointing to this page. So these pages were created at the first time of the tutorials. When we were dealing with the tutorials, we created this page. Let me delete this. We made it from the scratch. Okay, so we created these pages. Okay, and we are going to use them in this video. Okay, so when the user comes here, let me refresh. Now you see forget password. Okay, this is what is showing here. Forget your password, then click the link. Okay, so I will click on the link here and I'll brought to this page. At this point I have to enter my email, the one used for the registration. Then I click to submit email. In this case, when I do that, it won't do anything. So we are going to work on this in this video. So let's go to the let's duplicate this page. So we go to copy and then we paste here. I want to name it reset mailer.php. So we have got the same code from this one. Okay, so let's work on here. So we are using the same code. You can see this is the email I'm using. Okay, and then this is the new password. This one I've changed it. I have deleted the first one, so I use different one. So you can maintain the old one or you can create a new one here, no problem. Okay, so those who are not new to this or who don't know what is going on, watch the previous tutorials. I've explained everything there nicely. We come here, you see that enter the link below to verify, not verify, but the link below to reset your password. Then here, click here to reset password. Click here to reset password. Then we are going to direct the person to the index page again, and then you change the message here. Click to reset your password. To reset your password. Okay, so everything is set here. The same token, you are going to use the same token. Since we are changing the file name, it won't do anything here, so you can use the same thing. Okay, so let's give it a try and see if it will be able to go. Now when we bring the person to the index page, let's code the index page, otherwise it won't direct the person to the sign forget password page. So let's go to the index page here, and then we are going to say that if it's set, let's put that code here. Let me delete everything here. We start this from the scratch. Okay, so let's put our comment here. So resetting the password. So we are saying that if a set $get of what, of password reset. Let's give it different name, otherwise it will conflict with the first one. Okay, so let's give it different name. So underscore password reset, or we can say password token. If it's set password token, meaning if somebody come to this page and then he gets the things from the URL here, the same logic we are going to use for the first one, but we have changed the name. So if it's set password token, so here I think we should make here password token. Let's copy and go here and change here to be password token, not token, password token. I like that. Okay, so it will work, otherwise you get errors. So if it's set, or to conflict with the first one, if it's set password token, then what are we going to do? We're going to grab the password. So we are saying that $sign password. Let me change it. Let me say password token, or let's say password token is equal to the variable get again of password token. So we will grab it. So after grabbing it, then we see that SQL. So let's say SQL reset is going to be select star from users where token is equal to $sign password token. This one. Okay. So let's put it in the variable called resource again. So let's say resource reset. Resource reset is going to my SQLi underscore query. Then we should put it in a con variable, and then the SQLi reset will come. So the results we get, let's put it in associative variable, associative array. So we say that users, you can say user reset is equal to my SQL underscore norm of rows, the norm of, or we can say no, fetch assoc first. Let's put it in associative array first before we go to the norm of rows. Then at this point, we can bring our sessions. Session variable email. Is going to be user reset. User reset of email. And then the location header is going to be, so location is going to be reset, that's called password .php. This page. Okay, let me, do I have it here? Reset password. I think I don't have it, so let's create reset password. So let me copy this and put it here. I don't want to get errors, so you will go to the index page again. Then let me put it here. No, I think it's supposed to be this one. It's supposed to be reset password rather. So let me copy it. Reset password .php. Okay, so this is our reset password page. Because of time, I've copied the codes. It's the same code that we use in the first video, so it can be found in the first video. So I've just copied so that we can move fast. Okay, so now let's give it a try. So let's go to the page and refresh, and then we put the email. James@gmail.com. Then let's click. We are back to this page, but I think we have to do something. So we have not finished the codes. So let's record this here. Let's record it here. So we go to the we go to the index page. So we will go to the forget password page, and we are using post variable here. So form post, and we will not give it action of this. We will give it action of the same page. So we can put it blank here. You can make it blank to work, or you can also put the same forgot password .php, the same page. And because we are requiring the controller, we can continue working from here. So let me go down. I want to work from here. I've put some codes here. Let me copy and paste. We have done this before, so we don't need to type it again. So what we are saying is that if a set forget password, so I think we should copy this name here and go to the forget password page, and down here test the name. We didn't put the name here, so let's say the submit. No, the name is supposed to change it. Let's make it forget password. Okay, so we are working on the same page, so it will the request will go to the same page, and because we are recording it here, it will go to this page, and then we will continue from here. So if it's set, then we grab the email that the user used it to log in. We check all the validation here. Okay, so if count is equal to 0, it means that the person, there's no error. Okay, the person has typed correct password. And then we select user's email is equal to the email that he typed. Then we did all the codes here. Okay, so at this point, then we will not, let's change the name of the, let's copy this name. Let's copy this name. The reason why you are seeing different pages is that I've been using this mailer to do some projects, so I do copy and paste. That's why the codes are repeated, so don't worry and forgive me for that. So we are using this okay. So at this point, then the codes are going to continue from here. Okay, so we send. So at this point we are going to send the email, and if it is able to send, then we will direct the person to the password message. Okay, so let's give it a try and see. So I'll refresh the page, then I'll type the email. So let's say Abigi james22@gmail.com. Then I hit click to submit email. Then what are they saying? Email required. The email is not valid. Why? Okay, I think the name that we gave here is not the one that we are using. So let's delete this username here and put email there. So when we go back to the controller, then we are going to use the email, this one. No, not this one. This one. Okay, so let's try and see if it will work. So I'll refresh and enter again. So let's say Abigi. We have more errors. I think page 94, the same thing on controller 94. So let's go here, controller 94. We should have make this one con. I always forget, it's supposed to be double N per hour. Database connection here, we put double N here. That's why. So let's see if the code is not only that one. I think it's only that one. Okay, so let's refresh again and enter Abigi again. This time it will work. Okay, so resetting of password. Please, we have sent you. Okay, let's check if the email is there. So let's go to the inbox. The email didn't come on. So what is wrong? The email didn't come. What is wrong? Okay, it came. I didn't refresh well. So when I refresh, I see that it has come. Okay, so if you click inside, you see that click the link to reset your password. We click on the link and we are back to the index, the reset password page. So at this point we are going to enter our password, then the password, we confirm it, then we submit, then we are going to update the password. Okay, but we have not worked on this, so let's work on it. So let's go to resetpassword.php. Okay, so we are on the reset password page. Now when we click on the submit button here, this submit button, so let's say submit reset, we want to change the name of the button. So when we click on it, then we will go to the same page. So let's put the same page here. Let me delete this one and put reset underscore password .php, and then we have it here. Okay, we have the controller. So let's link the controller here. So PHP, then we say include controller, controllers .php. So we are going to work from here again. Okay, so let's come here and put different codes there. So I'll do some copy and paste here. These codes are not easy to grab. That's why I want to move fast. So let's copy this. If it's set, we go to the reset page again. So if it's set, then we are working on this same page. I think we have it here. So let me copy this here. Button. If you search, not here, we go to the button. here I want to change the button here. So if it's set, we are working on the same page, so the request will be hit here, and then because we have include this, it will go here, so we can continue from here. So if we set this button is click, then we are grabbing the first password, second password, C password, confirm password. Then we are checking all the validation input here. Then we are hashing the password here, okay? And then after that, we assign the email is equal to the session email. Then if we don't have any error, we update. Okay, so we say that update user set password is equal to the password that the user entered, where email is equal to the one that the user entered. Then we bring the person back to the login page for him to log in again. Okay, so a simple logic, we can grab it. We have been doing this since from the beginning, so we can understand the concept here. Okay, so let's refresh and type our first password 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we type second password 1 2 3 4 5 6 here. So let's click on submit, and it is not working. Why is it not working? Okay, I think we have problems here. The first one was the name that I give the C password here was wrong. I think I made it password 2, and this one was C password, so I've checked that one. And I think we should also go to the controller and check if we don't have the con issues. I think I do copy and paste. So the first one I did was I was using 1N, and the second one is 2N. So let's check that one. Let's see here. Okay, here. Okay, so let's put N here, double N. Then I think that is that. I think that is that. So let's give it a try and see. So let's refresh, and then we see that password 1 2 3 4 5 6. Password 1 2 3 4 5 6. Submit. Still, it is not showing. What is the problem? Okay, let's go back again. I think here too there was a problem here. The type, I'm supposed to put the name here, so let's put type here to be password. It's good to debug when you are coding, so if there's a problem, don't worry, let's debug and you learn more. Okay, especially for a beginner, you definitely get errors, so don't worry, fix the errors. So let me put this thing here. Okay, so now that we are getting this on the controller page, okay, here now I think all the errors are gone, so it will work for us. So let's refresh, and then we do the reset of password 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we say 1 2 3 4 5 6 again, then we click submit. Okay, now we have been redirected to the login page. So now let's log in with the old password. The old password was 1 2 3 4 5, and let's see. So we say that please enter correct password. So let's try Ike, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6, click login, and now we are good to go. So now that we have verified the image, to see that I'm logging, and then that alert warning is not showing again. So this is the end of the reset of the password. The tutorials is slow, I know, but it's for beginners, as I said earlier on. So those who are learning the PHP new, keep on practicing this. I know you have the challenges, but if you keep on practicing, you'll be perfect. Okay, so thank you for watching. In the next video, we're going to work on the logout, and then we're also going to work on the protecting the route, so that when the person log in, some of the things shouldn't be seen, and then the other things that we're going to add. So see you there. Thanks for watching.